warming up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Well, Singy, this is going to be special. What's more exciting than a home opener?
How about a home opener for an undefeated club? I mean, that's pretty special if you ask me. They couldn't have asked for a better start to the year, and now they're hoping the celebrations continue here in front of their home fans.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, a soft tossing lefty. Just like you, Chris. Jose Quintana. What do we have on him?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
The pitch. And it's 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
This one in the air, center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Garrett Hampson. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? That one's in there, 0-1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Luis Arias now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. Strike 2. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the change.
Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, Braxton Garrett.
Yeah, he gave up several earned runs his last time out. I think command is a huge issue for him, and fastball command. He's got to trust it. He's got good velocity. Attack hitters with it in this one.
Here's Brandon Nimmo, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Out towards right center field. Chisholm hooks it away for the out. Out number 2. Here's Luis Guillorme.
The second baseman, Luis Guillorme.
Base hit, left center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Slings it across, and that takes care of Alonso. Inning. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. In the dirt. Toss to Alonso. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. That to right. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is out of here. Eduardo Escobar goes deep, his 12th of the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0. And now Francisco Alvarez.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That smash towards center. And out number 1 on the grab.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Chisholm puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away down. Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Starling Marte. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Rough. Round second on his way to third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. Hit hard, should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 4.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
In the air, out towards right center. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Quintana back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Quintana, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. gets a piece and stays alive. Got him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. 0-1. Garcia getting the start in right. A member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one in the air center field. Nimmo pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And a pitch. That clips the corner. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. And the Marlins down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Here comes a pitch. Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So man aboard, Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. One home run shy of 200 for his career. That one ripped. And there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Chisholm makes the grab, and there's two down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Alonso touches the plate to score.
Nicely done. Brings home two. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly.
Edward Cabrera into the game.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the guys in scoring position. They're not going anywhere.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Back to the top of the Miami order. Gene Segura at the plate here. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Segura out in the play. 1 up, 1 down. Garrett Hampson getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. That catches the corner.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Luis Arias.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Stays alive. And here it comes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. In the dirt. Over to first, and the inning is over. Bottom 4, here's a big power threat. Brandon Nimmo.
The center fielder.
And a pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Digging in, Luis Guillorme. And there's a hit. Nimmo around third. He'll score. It's 7-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Pete Alonso takes it deep, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to be.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. Francisco Lindor sends it out. His 16th homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-0. Ziggy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs. That's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to.
Sixto Sanchez on the pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. But no, he takes the turn and holds at first base. It's a 1-out single. Runner on at first with one gone. So now here's the Mets DH, Darren Ruff. Out there to center. Chisholm makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Man at first. Here's Tommy Pham. 1 for 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Chisholm makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working. Back here at the ballpark, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And a pitch. There's the strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Left-hand hitter waits. And now 1-2.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is downstairs.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
The wind of the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now for the Marlins, Garrett Cooper. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a foul ball. The Fish yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Kicks and fires. The punch out there. That's out number 2.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
0-1. And he pumps in a strike.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next pitch is downstairs. He goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They're down 10-0. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Starling Marte. And a base hit into right center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. His 13th home run of the season. It's 12-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. Not in time. He's safe.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Steven Okert.
I think he's got to be a little...
Ball, this one high and deep, way back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. So up next, Eduardo Escobar, the switch hitter batting right. In the air, out towards left center. And he makes the catch. 2 down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. In the air, right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And now here's the Marlins DH, Jorge Soler. There's a strike. Soler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. Oh, and 2 now. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Alonso makes a nice running catch.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
That one the other way. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jacob Stallings now. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. And 1. Back here in Queens. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the DH, Darren Ruff. The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Tommy Pham up now for the Mets. Ripped on a line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So the lineup flips over. So up next for New York, Starling Marte. Hard hit, but right at him in left. Offense held in check there. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Gene Segura. There's a strike.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
That one fouled off. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, usually you're going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Luis Ariz stands in. And that's in there for strike 1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
The 0-2. On the ground right side. On to first. And that will end the inning. Bottom of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Okert back to work. Lifted in the air out to left. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
That's hard hit on the line. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him. Here's Pete Alonso.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launching.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one's gone. Francisco Lindor takes him deep. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 16-0. Tanner Scott gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as luck.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Eduardo Escobar leaves the park. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add a run. It's 17-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one back and gone. His 9th homer of the year, and they add on. It's 18-0.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Oh, and 1 now. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Sanchez throws to second, and he's got a double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
New pitcher for the Marlins, JT Jaguar. And now here is Tommy Pham. That one ripped. Out of here! He flexes his power with that swing. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add a couple more. It's 20-0. Starling Marte up to hit. Swung on, belted. Back there. And out of here. An absolute blast to left. That's career homer number 149. And they add to the lead. It's 21-0. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Now on the bump, A.J. Puck. This is his 5th appearance of the year. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Guillorme up now for the Mets. Rocketed out towards right center. Snags it on the run. And that is that. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. And the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Lindor makes the grab. 1 down. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. And here comes the Mets manager to the So out of the pen comes the right-hander, David Robertson.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. The Marlins hitless so far in the game. In the air, right side. Marte moves under it. Brings it in. 2 down. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
Sanchez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That's down and in.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And a 2-1 on the way. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That's to third. Escobar with the throw to first. That's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. The pitch. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. That one ripped left field, and that is gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Now Matt Barnes takes over.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
In the air to left center. Sanchez pulls it down, and there's 1 down. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Ripped to third and caught. And next is the designated hitter, Darren Ruff. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But the long ball was working in this. Welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH, Jorge Soler. The pitch. Strike 1.
I can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Got him swinging. So digging in, Avisail Garcia. One of their last chances to break up the no-no. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Edwin Diaz. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And fouled off. Chris, Edwin Diaz has turned into one of the top closers in all of baseball. Kid who grew up in Puerto Rico, 3rd-round pick by the Mariners in 2012. When he was in Puerto Rico, he grew up playing along with Carlos Correa and Jose Barrios.
Yeah, and Diaz became the youngest pitcher in MLB history to record a 50-save season. He had 57 as a 24-year-old.
And up next for Miami, Jacob Stallings. Next pitch is popped up. And there it is, a no-hitter.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. These guys got the W. That's what's most important.
Time of the ball, 3 hours and 55 minutes.